7:15 or so on Sundays on the No Bark Mount Greylock K1FFK 146.91 repeater with a tone of 162.2. The purpose of this net is to handle any messages between the cities and towns of western Massachusetts and to provide liaison to the first region net that meets on 3.948 kilohertz at 1:45 p.m. local time. This is a directed net. Please do not break the net unless you have emergency or priority traffic. Please do not leave the net without first informing net control whenever possible. Your net control station today is Kilo Charlie 1, Charlie X-Ray Zulu. My name is Jessica, and I am in Charlemont, Massachusetts. At this time, are there any stations holding emergency or priority traffic? Emergency or priority traffic, please call now. Nothing heard. Now, net control is looking for our first region liaison station, Alpha Bravo 1, Tango Charlie, AB1PC. Paul, please call and list any traffic now. Nothing heard again. So, net control is now looking for any stations holding traffic or announcements. Traffic or announcements, please call now.
Well, who would have guessed? November 1, Quebec Oscar Victor, N1 QOV, OB in Pittsfield. I am running commercial power. I have no traffic for the net, but announcements after check-ins, please. Jessica.
K1FFK.
Net control now recognizes OB N1 QOV in Pittsfield. Alrighty, net control is now looking for any station wishing to check into the Western Massachusetts traffic net. That's any and all stations. Please call now and go slow.
This is Whiskey 1, Echo Romeo Foxtrot, Tony Pittsfield, Commercial Power. Good morning, Internet. This is Whiskey 1, Tango, 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 Dave, Hinsdale, Commercial Power, no traffic. Here is November 1, Alpha, November Delta, Doug in Munson, Commercial Power, no traffic this morning. Good morning, Jessica, and it's 8 degrees in beautiful downtown Munson with the sun shining. This is November 1, Mike Whiskey Juliet Ellis, battery power, New Ashford, -1 degree. No traffic. There is Kilo Charlie 1, Alpha Echo Oscar, Ridge in Ludlow, Massachusetts. I'm running commercial power. I hold no traffic. Good morning, Jess, and good morning to the net.
Here is November 1, Sierra Alpha Victor, N1 SAV, Jeff in Pittsfield, Commercial Power, no traffic this morning. Good morning to the net.
This is Kilo Charlie 1, Delta Alpha X-Ray, Dave in Springfield, Commercial Power, no traffic. Good morning, Jessica, and good morning to all stations on the net.
This is Kilo Charlie 1, Charlie X-Ray Yank, Scott in Charlemont, Mass, running battery power. I have no traffic, and it is 0 degrees here in Charlemont.
Greetings and salutations.
This is November 1, Quebec Kilo Oscar, Eric Ware, battery power, no traffic, also with 8 degrees and sunny.
net now recognizes myself, Kilo Charlie 1, Charlie X-Ray Zulu, Jessica in Charlemont, Mass, running battery power with no traffic. Also, N1QOV, OV in Pittsfield, Mass. W1ERF, Tony in Pittsfield. W1PPT, Dave in Hinsdale. N1AND, Doug in Munson, good morning. N1MWJ, Ellis in New Ashford, good morning. Also, KC1AEO, Rich in Ludlow. It's too cold to even think about it. N1SAV, Jeff in Pittsfield. KC1DAE, Dave in Springfield. KC1CXY, Scott in Charlemont. And N1QKO in Eric in Ware. Are there any other stations wishing to check into the Western Massachusetts traffic net? Please do so now.
Correction, Jessica. That's KC1 Delta Alpha X-Ray, Dave in Springfield.
Sorry about that. That one always gets me. Any other stations? Okay, let's go to N1QOV for some announcements.
Okay, thank you, Jessica. N1QOV with announcements. Newcomers Roundtable, first and third Mondays of the month, 7:30 this repeater. Also, emergency type nets. The first Monday, the Races emergency net, 7 p.m. this repeater. Also, the first Tuesday of the month, 7 p.m., the Medical Reserve Corps emergency net, this repeater. And the big one on Sunday mornings, starting at 8:30, the Western Mass Emergency Net on HF, 3944 kilo cycles. Moving over to the no bark VHF UHF repeaters, 2 meters at 9, 6 at 9:30, 440, 945, and 220 at 10 a.m. Good chance to exercise all your different frequencies. We got here, well, I got it marked here, 7 March, the Mount Tom Hamfest Flea Market, 7 March, Mount Tom Hamfest Flea Market. And let's see what we got here. Eric, if you're still there, I ran into a guy up here installing something at Cumberland Farms, electrical type thing. Didn't know his name, but anyway. What we got here? Passes of the ISS. First one's at 12:28 this afternoon, and the last one is at 20:33. So that's like 12:30 afternoon and 8:33 with an hour and a half in between each pass. And I think they're still streaming live video from the ISS. The one I use is helloearth.us, or you can do a Google and live streaming from the ISS. And ending round 1 with the forecast weather conditions. Currently, they're saying hazardous weather conditions, wind chill, hazardous weather, currently in Pittsfield, light snow -3. The wind being from the northwest at 14, gusting 2, Tango Oscar, 39 miles an hour. It's breezy out there. Bringing the wind chill to -23 Fahrenheit. And I'm running down the days. Today, cold. Tonight, cold. A little snow maybe on Saturday night, snow. Sunday, looks like it's going to be some kind of a weird mix of things when warming up, but hey. And that'll do it for round 1, N1QOE, back to net.
Alrighty, thank you, N1QOV. Now Net Control is looking for any other stations wishing to check into the Western Massachusetts traffic net. Please call now.
Here is Whiskey
3 Alpha 1, November Tango, India. Name is John. The QTH today is in Northampton. We're running commercial power. Good morning.
Hi, the net recognizes WA1NTI John in Northampton. Good morning. We're also looking for any other stations wishing to check into the Western Massachusetts traffic net. Please call now.
This is November 2 Sierra Quebec Oscar, Mobile and Catskill, New York. Battery power. Over. Tom.
Morning, Tom, N2SQO in Catskill, New York. Okay, I guess we're off to Obi for part 2 announcements. N1QOB, it's up to you.
Hey, I love it. 22 days until Mother's Day and 24 days until St. Patrick's Day from the O'Briens from Tel Aviv. And spring is in 27 days, calendar-wise. They're saying nothing important happening, holidays or whatever being celebrated in the rest of the world.
K1FFK.
Here in the U.S., it's like Love Your Pet Day, Love Your Pet Day, and National Cherry Pie Day. So maybe your cat will eat cherry pie. I don't know. Important meeting coming up for the No Bar Club meeting. Important. Any and all amateur radio operators, please attend. This is the 22nd of February at the Berkshire Humane Society Building, 214 Barker Road in Pittsfield. And we have the ARRLDX contest coming up, CW 21-22 February, phone March 7 and 8th. And you can get to the Albany, New York, or Taunton, Mass. National Weather Service from the front page of the NOBARC webpage, nobark.org, Northern Berkshire Amateur Radio Club.org. And while I'm thinking of it, Tom, if you have any new additions to your net thingy or whatever, let me know. And what do we got here? Seeing it's Friday, HFDX contest, ARRL International DXCW. Oh, it's already the 20. Oh, okay. And the REF contest sideband, whatever they are. South African Youth Day Sprint this weekend. Feld Hell digital thing this weekend. Russian PSK worldwide this weekend. And solar flux is at 119, 119. Boom, boom, boom. 119 on the solar flux. A is 8 and K is 2. The count is 86. Other flea markets coming up. What do we got here? The 28th of February in Burlington, Vermont. And that's the only one in February. VHF, UHF propagation. I don't see any really big openings near us. Something's going down the East Coast, but. And for our friendly Maine Coon Cat truck driver, 1 day, 13 hours, 38 minutes, and 49 seconds until Daytona. Back to Nat.
Alrighty, thank you, N1QOV. This will be the last call for stations wishing to check into the Western Massachusetts traffic net before I close the net. Anyone wishing to call in, please call now. And with that, this closes Cycle 1 of the ARRL Western Massachusetts Traffic Net. I'd like to thank the Northern Berkshire Amateur Radio Club for the use of the Mount Greylock K1SFK 146.91 repeater. Thank you to all the stations who checked in and to those who stood by while the net was being conducted. The time is now 10:22. I now return the repeater back to normal amateur use. This is KC1CXZ signing clear. 7-3s, everyone. Have a great day.
One QOV and one QOV, KC1 AEO. November 1, Quebec Oscar Victor. This is KC1 AEO.
Rich without an itch. KC1 AEO. N1 QOV. In a warm place.
Hey, Obi, how many days until Mother's Day?
Oh man.
One QOV, KC1 AEO.
I just had it. Where the heck did it go? Countdown. There's telling me 22 days, 8 hours, 36 minutes, and 9 seconds.
Oh, I just counted 77 days.
Well, maybe this is Mother's Day in Saudi Arabia. I don't know. Mother's Day is Sunday, 15 March, year of 2015, is what they're telling me, and I believe implicitly what the news gathering organizations tell me. Hi.
Roger that. That must be Mother's Day on the Bounty, Maine.
Yo ho ho, what's a pirate's life for me? Okay. What'd you do with Doug? What do you get him? You get him? Oh, never mind.
We just had some lunch yesterday, and I checked out his shack, and looking good. Tracked up his house with all kinds of mud and salt and everything else, and then he kicked me out.
Well, next time you need like a really small guy or whatever to get up there and start installing all those in antennas covertly. And what else there? Houses. You know, when you get old, I always thought people were foolish for buying those huge TVs. But when you get old, boy, they come in handy.
They do. Yes, they do. And a nice one it is, I might add.
Okay. Well, I always had like black and whites, even in the past 20 years. First color I got was like a Samsung, and I'm like, holy cow, look at the quality color on this thing. Of course, I had no idea what good color was supposed to look like. But anyway, yeah, 24 days until St. Patrick's Day. What do they show here? Shamrocks. Or what is it? 4-leaf? No, 3-leaf clovers. Is that a sham? No. And the shillelagh and the green top hat with the big buckle on it. So I guess that's customary in Ireland. or at least they used to be. Oh, Chinese New Year yesterday, but I'll celebrate today also with a little Suntory whiskey and some Asahi uh, Japanese beer.
Yeah, we went, wife and I, the XYL and I went last Saturday to a Vietnamese restaurant and had some fall soup and boy, it was darn good. My first time. Darn good.
Well, I remember the first time I had, well, the first and only time I had snails. Escargot, but the little escargots. Whatever. In this little hole in the wall, something or other place that's provided food to like taxi drivers and whatever in downtown Saigon, just outside the Tonsanut Gate. After imbibing for a few hours, old Mama San said, "Here, try these, try these." Okay, snails it is.
K1FFK. And how did the system handle that?
If I remember, I don't remember, and if I was usually torqued out of my mind downtown. Go downtown.
And for good reason.
Anyway, we'll leave that alone. I guess I can go on, but I won't. Do have two Vietnamese ladies. I think they're both in Saigon or Ho Chi Minh City, but I call it Saigon. Facebook friends, and they're quite nice ladies. I like their stuff, whatever it is. I don't understand all the Vietnamese, and the translations don't do justice. And they like my stuff, even though they probably don't understand what the heck I'm talking about. So it's a one world, one world. I don't care what they say. It's one world, and you're not gonna stop it. You're not gonna get around it.
Roger that. Listen, I'm going to get going here. I got the call calling me here. Anyway, 7-3 open for now, and talk to you later. KC1AEL with N1QOV, 7-3 open.
Okay, Rich, I forgot the cat is like looking at me with daggers in its eyes. Food, food, tuna, Purina cat chow, something. See you later. Stay warm. N1QOV.
N1QOV, W1ER.
Tony, geez, the audio sounds good. What's going on?
Oh, not much. I just put another rig in here a couple of days ago. Finally got everything straightened out, and I'm waiting for a part to come in.
Well, it sounds good if that's the one. If not, it sounds good, whatever it is. Just for general purpose, what'd you pick up?
Tentec. About 10 years old. Oh, yeah.
Well, used equipment that works. Boy, you lucked out. All right, I gotta go feed the cat before she claws my eyes. Sharper than a serpent's tooth. Sounds good, Tony. Talk to you later.
No, that ain't what I'm running the Tri-Bander Kenwood.
All right, somebody talk to Tony. He's a nice guy.
Take it easy, OV. W1ERF.
correct this. Oh. Okay. I'm okay, yeah, take your time. Doesn't bother me.
KC1CXZ monitoring.
Here, come on, let's eat. Come on.
K1FFK